what are your thoughts on today's news that Admiral Papp is going to be our special representative?
Well, I am pleased that Secretary Kerry has named Admiral Papp to be the special representative to the Arctic. Most of us in Alaska have had an opportunity to either see Admiral Papp in action as the former commandant of the Coast Guard. He's been up to the state many times. He actually began his Coast Guard service out in Adak. He knows the area, he understands the issues of the Arctic, and he has been very keenly focused in his 4 years as Commandant of the Coast Guard on the Arctic issues. So, well, I was more than a little bit disappointed that it took so long to get a name out of the State Department. I was pleased to not only see Admiral Papp named, but also that special counsel to the Arctic representative will be provided by Fran Ulmer. Fran has, of course, been a leader on Arctic issues for many years, and now as the chair of the U.S. Arctic Research Commission. I think she can provide that very unique Alaska perspective and the interplay with how our state, which by virtue of where we are, makes the United States an Arctic nation, making sure that Alaska's issues are clearly heard in the national and in the international discussion about the future of the Arctic. So I'm pleased with today's news. I have had an opportunity to call Admiral Papp and congratulate him, as I have also had an opportunity to discuss Fran Ulmer's role as well. I'm hopeful that the two will be a good team moving forward, but we've got a lot of work to do, and I think both of these very well qualified individuals are anxious to move ahead.
Not to be too presumptuous, and there might not be an answer, but between now and next year when we become chair of Arctic Council, do you have any sense of what they do, what their month-to-month work is going to be, or what the nation's month-to-month commitment needs to be?
Well, as you point out, the United States takes over the helm of the Arctic Council in little less than a year. That's not much time for the United States to really lay out our action plan for the Arctic Council. But also, remember, this is more than just about preparing for a chairmanship, preparing for an international conference. This is about the United States' strategic vision and implementation of that vision when it comes to the Arctic. So what Admiral Papp will be doing is really critical in developing and moving out in hopefully an aggressive way the priorities that this nation needs to address in an evolving and a growing role in the Arctic. So when I spoke with the Admiral this morning, he admitted that he was just learning the ins and outs of the various hallways over there at the State Department. He has just recently retired from decades in the Coast Guard, so this is a new role for him, and it is not clear what that roadmap is. I think he will be defining it moving forward. So he's anxious to get going. He's already on the job, and I'm certainly going to be working very closely with him as he advances this action plan. He's indicated to me that he's going to be up in the state in August, and we'll look forward to having an opportunity as Alaskans again to either greet him for the first time or to continue good conversations that we have already begun on Arctic initiatives.
Given the option between a candidate who knows the hallways of the State Department well and somebody who knows the lay of the land of the Arctic, I think you would agree that Papp and Ulmer were the right direction.
I think this is a good team for us. not only for us as Alaskans, but really as a nation. It's very clear that Admiral Papp has the not only the understanding of the issues and a breadth of knowledge on all things Arctic, but he also commands the respect of the international community. I have made very clear to the administration, to the Secretary, and to any others that will listen, that I think it's critically important that this special representative have a seat at the table. The other nations that have Arctic ambassadors have assigned a title that brings certain respect and credibility with it. I don't want the U.S. Special Representative to the Arctic to be seated at the little kids' table, to not have the full weight and support of not only the State Department, but this administration in advancing these Arctic initiatives. So it takes a strong individual, it takes a knowledgeable individual, it takes someone with a keen understanding of the Arctic and the vision, and Admiral Papp clearly has that, and I think given the counsel that Fran Ulmer will provide again from Alaska's perspective, this is a good announcement coming out of the administration today.